Yep, you read the title 100% correctly, and you're about to hear it here first. Straight out of an episode of SpongeBob yelling the Krusty Krab is unfair, the Marvel Rivals community is now on strike. I haven't played Marvel Rivals in weeks, so I don't know what's going on. Unless I'm playing with friends, I honestly don't really have that much fun with the game anymore. It's turning exactly how Overwatch turned out, where it was super fun. It was really boosting dopamine and all that stuff, and it was really addicting. But after a while, the gameplay just got it's not bad or anything. It's just you can't get through a game without someone hopping on mic and just crying. And it's like, dude, I can hear it in your voice. You're a 40-year-old man. That's embarrassing. In all honesty, I'm not 100% sure if I'm 100% correct on everything I'm about to say. Kind of everything that all the information that I've received has been on TikTok and that kind of stuff. The way that it was explained to me is all the support mains on Marvel Rivals are going on strike. The first few videos that I received were all like, "Oh, support mains are just being pussies. Oh, they're whatever." Right? I did a little bit more research, and it's because the new update that Marvel Rivals had, they changed how the ranking systems work, and they prioritize kills. Right? So 100% that leans towards DPS, a little bit of Vanguard or tank, and it's a very, very lackluster update for supports. Supports already had a tough time because first off, no one wants to play support. I don't know why people say that it's boring. They say that tank and support is boring when it's really not. If you think it's boring, then I don't think me and you are playing the same game. Support's already had it bad because not only would no one want to play support, most of the time when you play comp, you'd be the only support. But then everyone would blame you for losing the game. It's like, oh, why are you not healing me? Blah blah blah. It's usually because they're in the enemy backlines with no communication and all that stuff. Healers, their job is not to kill, right? Their job is to make sure that their team stays alive. This new update made it so how to get points for ranking up is that you have to kill people, right? That's for DPS, sometimes Vanguard. And I guess there's like a collective strike going on in the community of healers not wanting to play the game anymore because it's just crap. And I don't even blame them for that. That is absolutely ridiculous. Everyone online is talking about it's always a red versus blue thing. It's either I 100% support the support's going on strike, or no, they're dumb, they just suck at the game, blah blah blah. I think there's a bigger issue going on, and we've seen this millions of times with Call of Duty, Fortnite, Overwatch, multiple games, right? Everyone starts blaming each other, and this has been a thing since day one. There's never been a day where everyone's like, "Oh, it was my fault," right? Um, People don't like playing the game. They like feeling like they're the main character. And I know it's just a video game, but when you're playing an online video game, it's not just about you, man. I don't remember the last time I hopped in a game and there was communication, right? I don't remember the last time I hopped in a game and we had a 2-2-2 team, right? Two healers, two tanks, two DPS. It's because everyone wants to play DPS. Everyone wants to be the main character. Or if someone plays Vanguard, they won't do the role of Vanguard. They'll do their own thing and they'll go on these little side quests of getting as many kills as they possibly can. Sometimes they'll even be healers where they don't heal the team, they'll just kill. Right? And this is before the new update. This is like season 1.5. That's when I really played the game. Nobody is taking the game. Nobody's playing it as it's intended to play, right? I'm a filler. Obviously, like I mainly play Vanguard. That's my favorite role to play, but I'm a filler, right? If we don't have DPS, I'll play DPS. If we don't have healer, I'll play healer. There's not a lot of people like that, and I know DPS is the most fun to play, but there's just too much ego. You know what I mean? Whenever I'm playing, and sometimes it's just not my day. Most of the time, it's not my day anymore, right? There's a lot of times where people will say, like, hey, dude, you got to hop off Groot. He's not the guy to play right now. That shit'll hurt me. And the first thing that I want to do is, like, you shut the fuck up. But no, I'm like, all right, who do you want me to play? Right? Because I can mainly play any Vanguard. Who do you want me to play? Dude, hop on Hulk. All right, let's see how that goes. And it fucking works. That hurts me a little bit because it's like, damn. But being a team player goes such a fantastic direction 90% of the time. Sometimes people just complain and bitch. I understand that. But there's just too many people that play the game just so they can feel like I'm the best in the world, and then they're stuck in gold. You know what I mean? And I'm not one of those guys who are like, oh, what's your rank? What's your level? I'm not one of those guys. But I'm very, very sick and tired of everyone saying, oh, I'm hard stuck in this. There's a huge chance, brother, you're the problem. You know what I mean? I think the support strike thing, we shouldn't take that at face value. It really is like a huge sign, like, guys, this might be like a last chance to like really lock in. The exact same thing happened with Overwatch. Overwatch peaked. Overwatch had however many players, and like half of them stopped playing because the community was dog shit. Nobody wanted to play the game as it was supposed to be played. Everyone wanted to be the main character. Everyone wanted to get kills. Um, Again, that kind of stuff is fun. Do quick play, but in terms of competitive, games are being ruined. You know what I mean? I think that we should really push towards a ranking system that supports what role you play. Because as a Vanguard, even as a Vanguard, right? I haven't played the game in weeks, but if I was to hop on competitive and I do my job as a tank and I don't rank up as high as the DPS did, it's like, dude, what the fuck? What? You know what I mean? Like the DPS wouldn't be successful without me. I wouldn't be successful without the healers. But so why is it that the DPS succeed the most? Um, yeah, man. That's kind of just like a short little video I wanted to make. I just saw all this buzz on TikTok and Instagram saying like, oh, there's a strike, which I think is crazy. I never thought that there would be a strike on video games, like it's a video game, but it really does make a lot of sense, and I feel like people aren't taking it as seriously as they should. Communities die very, very quickly. And it's not because of lack of players or a lack of interest, it's because there's too many naysayers, there's too much negativity. Um, and it's, I think, a huge portion of that negativity comes from big names. I'm not gonna name anyone, but there's a lot of streamers out there where they'll just talk shit. They'll just go on a rant talking about like, oh, this character is trash. And then guess what? All the bots, all those like what's the word? All those followers in that chat, well then when they go play the game, they'll replicate exactly what that streamer said and they won't even know why. I remember for the longest time, if you played Rocket Raccoon, you would get shat on immediately. Rocket Raccoon's one of the best healers. He's one of the best ones, at least in my opinion. It's getting dark in this house. Rocket Raccoon's one of the best healers. Why are we not allowed to play him? Oh, he's just not good at healing. And they don't know why they say that. It's just because top streamers say that. You know what I mean? So it's stuff like that where there's negativity for no reason. People are just absolutely being just brainless smut consumers to whatever the big dog says, and blaming each other, having lots of ego, a lack of accountability. Those two things really take a toll on communities. You know what I mean? I love Marvel Rivals. I don't think there's ever going to be a day where I just completely stop playing it. But I remember when that game first came out, first like 3-4 months, there wasn't a single day I didn't play it. Like would play it like 5 hours on the weekday on the weekends. Every single day after work, I'd hop on play for 2-3 hours. I loved the game. You know what I mean? And maybe I'm a little burnt out, but I don't remember the last time I hopped on and I was like, damn, this is fun. Because the community is just like it's so bad right now. It's in such a state where it's like I don't want to fucking play this game anymore, dude. I could play any other game and I'd have so much fun. I could literally just hop on the phone with my friend. It'd be way more of a blast than playing a video game. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much all I just wanted to talk about. I really do hope that the devs fix how the ranking system works, and I really do hope that all the players kind of hope we all just lock in and be like, oh damn, maybe I should start being a team player, and because it's a team game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time.